Hello guys. This lighting gonna be strange, probably. Okay guys, you're just gonna have to roll with me because we are using natural daylight for this. And yeah, I'm not sure how it's gonna go. The sun is in my eyes, but we move. I am so obsessed, this sounds stupid, with drinks at the minute. Like, you know, people are like foodies and like love food. I am such a drinks person. This is like freshly squeezed orange from our Sainsbury's has like one of those fresh orange machines. Honestly, I feel like I'm on holiday. And I can't stop drinking like apple juice, orange. I think I said in one of my previous videos, can't get enough of Lucozades. Like, I am just such a drinks person at the minute. But basically, I watched Jamie Genevieve's kind of like 2023 must-haves, like her favourite products from the year and things she recommends buying, and they tend to be my favourite kind of videos. So I wanted to kind of put together my 2023 best hair, skin, makeup products, and all of these products I've been using pretty much the whole year. There's a couple, at least pretty much 6 months, at least since the summer, all of these products have been used. I will tell you when as I go through them, when I started using them or whatever. But yeah, that's basically the whole gist of this video. I've got a huge pile of things in front of me and I'm trying to figure out which kind of where to start. Let's start with skin. Skincare is my favourite thing to talk about. So yeah, let's start with skincare. Now I have to get this dog off me to talk about them, to pick them up. Why don't you sit on this one? Okay, I'm gonna like start from where you'd start in your skincare routine, which is cleansers. So I have two. I use two every day. So we're going to kick it off with Elemis Cleansing Balm. You will have literally seen it everywhere. Everybody talk about it. I've used every colour, this is the rose one. I tend to just go for the original, but I've got the rose one because I ran out of the original. My skin type has changed through the year. So I've had dry skin this year, I've had oily skin this year. I mainly use this to take all my makeup off first. So if I've got any makeup on, I use this, go in with a flannel, hot water, Bob's your uncle, and it just does the job. It leaves my skin feeling nice. And yeah, you will have seen everybody talk about it, but there is a reason that everybody talks about it. I've been using their cleansing balm for years. I've asked my nan and granddad for this every Christmas for, I want to say, like 4 years now. Every year they get it for me for Christmas, and that's how I know I've been using it that long. First product, can't go wrong. Like I say, people rave about it for a reason. Then next up is the CeraVe Salicylic Acid Smoothing Cleanser. So this is one I started using in the summer because I had really bad hormonal breakouts with being pregnant. This is a pregnancy safe face wash because there's a lot of things that you can't use while you're pregnant. It has honestly changed my life. I don't think I will go back to using any other face wash. This has kept all of my breakouts to a complete minimum. Obviously when you are pregnant or you are prone to hormonal breakouts or anything kind of breakouts around when you're due on or anything like that, they can't be helped. But this has kept them to as much of a minimum as possible. I don't know if you can see, like, I'm near the end, so that's just like, that proves how much I love this. I use it every day. I double cleanse. You can get it from anywhere, like, it's not expensive. I have tried so many cleansers, so many different types of skincare, and yeah, for me personally, whoa, Willie, no thank you. And yeah, for me personally, this is just been the best thing. I double cleanse every morning, every night with it. I really cannot rave about this one enough. Okay, then this is where it gets to the fun part for me. So something that I have spoken about this in another video is the Road Glazing Milk. Again, I said it in another video. It was a product I like didn't want to like just because I think, like, I don't know, celebrity lines in skincare, I'm just like, how, I don't know, how good can you be, and like how much can you know what's going into the product and stuff like that. However, I really do like all of the Rhode products, but for me, if I was to just pick one, it would be the glazing milk. I use this morning and evening, and I just feel like it works wonders. Like, you just always look hydrated. It's not, even though it says like glazing milk, you don't look glowy. I wouldn't say it's like that. It's like your skin just looks hydrated and like plump. So yeah, I really love that. Really recommend. It's really not that expensive. I think it's about £27. I started using this in the summer, and I'm just, oh well, I can see in the light now, I'm there on the bottle. So maybe like, I don't know, a month left. But I've asked my nan to get me this for Christmas, a top up of this. So again, really love that. Next up, we have the Sunday Riley Good Genes. Now, I am a huge fan of Sunday Riley. I love their vitamin C, but this one for me is like above and beyond everything else. It is the Good Genes. I use this every night before I go to bed, and I wake up, it clears spots. I've said this before in one of my holiday vlogs, if you're a little bit sunburnt on your face, it takes the redness out of sunburn. It does everything. The description says deeply exfoliates and repairs the look of dull, congested and sun damaged skin for a visibly radiant, healthier looking complexion. And it does just that. This one, I'm not gonna lie, isn't the cheapest on the market, but honestly, I can't rave about it enough. I've gone through, I think I started using this in about September last year, and I think I've gone through about 4 bottles. So, I mean, this one is empty. And again, I've actually asked my nan to stock me up with this year. That's literally all I ask for Christmas is skincare. I do work with Skin & Me. This video is not sponsored or anything by them, but I pay for their prescription every month. I'm waiting on my daily dose of prescription for this month, but I have loved their SPF. I'm not actually lying when I say I don't know anybody that doesn't love Skin & Me after they've tried it. I pay for it for me and Jamie. I got it for Jamie for Christmas last year, and he uses it every day. He uses the SPF. Not every day at home, but on holiday he will steal my Skin & Me SPF. And yeah, it really is worth it. But yeah, so my SPF, this is what I go with, and their daily doser. They're the two like products. I do really love their cleanser. I used their cleanser for like a year straight, like not using anything else. But since getting pregnant, and I feel like I just needed that extra bit of, Skin & Me cleanser is really like kind to your skin, whereas I needed just that extra bit when I was having breakouts to like really clean them out. Eye cream. I struggle to find a good eye cream, and I got sent this by Estee Lauder, which to me is mad, but it is the Advanced Night Repair Eye Cream, Supercharged Gel Cream. I really like a gel. I like a gel moisturizer, I like a gel eye cream, and this is the first eye cream I've ever used that actually feels like it's doing something. Yeah, there's not much. I've not got too much to say on it other than this is just like an everyday in my skincare routine now. I only use it at night. If I remember to use it during the day, I do. But yeah, I've been using this probably, when did I get sent this? Probably August time, I think. So coming up to 6 months. And yeah, this one's nearly empty, but I do really recommend. That lighting is shocking. Okay, we're 2 off of done from skincare, and then at Fort moisturizer. So this is my second tube of this in the past 6 months, so it does actually last a really long time. But this is another one that I introduced when I was suffering hormonal breakouts at the beginning of being pregnant. By the way, these two that I'm mentioning that I started using through pregnancy, you don't have to be pregnant to use. I feel like they'd actually be just really good for anyone that's struggling with breakouts and has sensitive skin. Both of these are kind of catered for sensitive skin. They've not got the chemicals in that you can't have when you're pregnant, if that makes sense. But moisturizer wise, the Toleraine Sensitive Cream. This has been an OG. I used this religiously about 3 years ago, and for some reason I stopped using it, forgot about it, and then when I was doing my research for what I could use when I fell pregnant and was getting loads of breakouts, people kept saying this one, and I was like, oh my god, I used to really love that. If I'm really breaking out, I strip everything completely back to literally that face wash and this moisturizer. Again, you can get it in Boots, like it's nothing fancy, it's nothing expensive, it just really works. It's not thick. Again, I've had both oily and dry skin this year. It's worked for both, like, yeah. And then finally, this is one for my pregnant girls, but this is what I've been using on my bump to reduce the chances of stretch marks and just have everything a little bit more, so it's not so, when your like bump grows, it can get like itchy from where like your skin's stretching, gross. But I've not had any of that. I use this every night before I go to bed. It is the Elemis Japanese Camilla Body Oil Blend, and it basically just smells like you're at the spa. Not a huge amount that I can say. I've tried a lot of the other kind of like body butters and body oils, and they've not really felt like they've done a great deal. But this is my second bottle of this, and I'm not sure if you can see it again. It is kind of just under half full. Yeah, that is just a little one in there for, and that is skincare. That is everything skin done. They are my holy grails of skincare. I'm all the time like introducing new things and then I forget about them, but all of those have been like my, like every single day without fail I will use those products. So yeah, let's move on to makeup. Okay, so makeup, I've not got loads because I could have picked like a product of each type of makeup. Does that even make sense? Like, I could have picked a foundation, a concealer, a blusher, a bronzer. I am forever changing my makeup, and I didn't want to put things in that maybe I'm loving right now or I loved in the summer, but it wasn't like year round. All of these sat in front of me are year round. I've used them. There might have been like a month where I didn't use them, but I've always either come back to them or they've been like a staple the whole way through. So I'm gonna start with my favorite makeup product ever. I spoke about it in one of the other vlogs. It is the L'Oreal Volume Million Lashes Soaker. It's in a purple tube, and I have been using this. I mentioned it in another vlog, so sorry if you've seen that and you feel like I'm saying the same thing, but probably 6 or 7 years. I've never ever used a different mascara. I've obviously tried other mascaras, used them once and thought you do not compare at all to my trusty L'Oreal. Apart from it's literally the best mascara I've ever used. Like, there's nothing, there's not a lot more that I can say about it. It is like my, if I could only have one makeup product on a desert island, this would be it. I like strongly urge anybody to try this mascara, basically. I have two foundations, and they are the L'Oreal True Match Plumping Tinted Serum and the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. I'll start with the L'Oreal one. So this one, I will be honest, I probably started using in September, end of September I think. I think it's actually fairly new itself, but it has hyaluronic acid in it, so it's kind of like a serum. It's like a tinted serum basically. It's really lightweight, so if you want more of like a heavier makeup look, it's not going to do that. But for me, I don't like that, and when my skin is clear, I literally just want my skin to look like skin and just have a bit of colour to it. So I like will really have my like face like moisturized and dewy, and then I'll go in with this, sometimes just on its own, sometimes just with a bit of mascara, and then other times I will use it as my foundation. But this really does deserve the hype that it gets. I've seen so many people talk about it, and I've got it in shade 4-5 medium. That's what I'm wearing on my face today, so you can see like it's not heavy. I've obviously got like done kind of a full face of makeup, but that is my base. Yeah, that I really recommend. Again, not expensive, like just your high street in Boots, like online, not gonna break the bank. And yeah, just really nice. And then my second one is the Luminous Silk Giorgio Armani. So Giorgio Armani actually kindly gifted me top-ups of my foundation. I posted it on my story, and my friend Liv messaged me and she was like, oh my god, do you remember when you bought that for the first time in New York? That reminded me actually how long I've been rebuying it. So I went to New York with her when I was 18 and I'm now 25. I've been using this foundation for 7 years. Again, on and off. This is like, it's not my everyday foundation. That L'Oreal I'd say is my everyday kind of, I don't know if you could call that a foundation, but this is like, I'm going out, if I'm going out for lunch, dinner, a night out, if I've got a special occasion, like, and I just want to look that bit more like, I flick between shade 6 in the winter. I use shade 9 on holiday, and again, it's like, even though I'm saying that it's kind of like my special occasion foundation, it's really lightweight. I don't try and have a heavy foundation look, so I can't really say I've tried it, but I have seen people online like say it's quite a buildable foundation, so you can like build it up to be a heavier. Then I will never ever stop raving about the Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand. Again, it's one of like my holy grails. I won't ever like steer away from it. Like, I was scared of like liquid contours before I tried this one, and it just is the perfect shade for me. It does everything I want it to do. It's blendable, it's not ashy on me, it doesn't dry like matte, it dries like dewy and glowy. I use it in medium deep. I buy 2 at a time, and that tends to last me about 6 months. So yeah, I go through like one of these every couple of months. But I've lost count of the amount of these I've bought. Like, so yeah, highly recommend that. If you've not tried it, please do. And then sticking with Charlotte Tilbury, because Charlotte Tilbury just do a great bronzer. I don't know if it's just their bronzers suit my skin tone or what, but for me, Charlotte Tilbury bronzers are the best. So once I've gone in with that liquid contour, I use Airbrush bronzer. This is in 2 medium. And yeah, this is probably this could be like my 3rd one of these. I've been using this longer than the year, but I've just never strayed away from their bronzers. And then getting into little bits, just kind of like special mentions, the Refi eyebrow pencil. I have never tried an eyebrow pencil like it. It's so like fine, like, you know, it's not dry. I feel like I really struggle with eyebrow pencils being like really dry, and it's not. It's like, I don't know whether like waxy is the right way of saying it, but it literally just glides on. Like, so yeah, the Refi eyebrow pencil. Again, I've mentioned a lot of these products in my vlogs, like as I'm doing them while I'm like filming or whatever, but the Peaches and Cream Praline lip liner, it's £4 on Pretty Little Thing. It's what I wear every day. I have one in every single bag. I can't find a lip liner that I prefer to this. The only thing with it is when I'm tanned, it doesn't really match my skin. It kind of then blends into my skin too much. So I use MAC Whirl, but like 10 months out of the year, this is my lip liner. Again, I've used it longer than the year. I think, no, actually, I tell you when I got this, Pretty Little Thing sent an advent calendar out last Christmas, and this was in it, and that's when I started using it. So I've been using it for a full year now, and I will never go back. Honestly, it is the best lip liner. And again, so cheap, and like £4. I literally order like 4 at a time and chuck one in every single bag. And then we have 2 lip kind of products. The first one is the Gizu honey infused lip oil. So day to day I will use the lip liner and this lip oil. They just blend together lovely. This isn't like, how do I describe it, like it's not sticky or anything like that. It's just like, it's a lip oil. Everyone loves a lip oil now. But this for me personally is the best one. Then for like a lip balm or a lip mask, the Laneige lip sleeping mask. These do deserve the hype they get. They're not the like cheapest thing. Mine's the gummy bear scent. This one, again, I'll be honest, is it fairly new. I think I got this a couple of months ago, but I've used it every day. I take it to bed to me because I'm getting really dry lips at the minute. I'm not sure if that's a pregnancy thing or a winter thing where it's cold outside, but I'm getting really dry lips. So I use this all throughout the day and then take it to bed with me and slather it on overnight. But yeah, that really does deserve the hype that it gets. Finally, onto hair. This is gonna be so quick because there's not actually that many products that I use on my hair. Hair tools. I feel like when you find a hair curler that you like love and get along with, you never stray from it. I've had this for like 2 years and this is like my go-to hair curler. It's the Beauty Works, I don't know what like the actual name of it is, but it's like, let me take this off. It's the long, like, how would you even describe that? Kind of like flat wand. But yeah, I've used this for years. Whenever I ever curl my hair, people will ask like what I've used to curl it, and it is just that like perfect bouncy like beach waves. They're not like really, because obviously it's flat, they're not like really round, they're kind of just wavy. And yeah, I just feel like that deserved a mention. I will mention the Dyson because I do recommend it to anybody that like wants to buy it. It's just so expensive. So yeah, I do love my Dyson Airwrap, but if I want my hair curled, I'm going to be using this no matter what. So yeah, hair tong wise, this is brilliant. And then product wise, this is actually a question I get a lot. Like a lot is, what products do I use on my hair? Like what shampoo and conditioner do I use? All things like that. So they are all the L'Oreal Professional range. I get mine from Look Fantastic. To start with, I've been using this range. It is the L'Oreal Vitamino Color. This is the shampoo, the conditioner. I buy it in obviously these big bottles because I just go through it. But I've been using this for 2 years, oh, well over 2 years now. Yeah, like I just can't fault it. Like smells unreal, is unreal. Like I notice the biggest difference when I'm not using it on my hair. And then I got sent the Absolute Repair molecular range. So this is the shampoo. As you can see, it's running out, so I'm kind of like using it sparingly now. This smells unbelievable, like unreal. This is supposed to be like some of the best stuff for your hair. I'm not gonna claim I know what exactly it does. For me, I just feel the difference. Like again, with any of L'Oreal Professional, I feel like every time I wash my hair, I feel like I've just had it washed in a salon. Like, and then, oh my god, this lighting is gonna be like so up and down the whole way through. And then as far as kind of products when I get out of the shower I use is the L'Oreal, the same range, Absolute Repair molecular thing. This is a leave-in mask, so I put this in first. I'm running out of this now. But I use this every time I wash my hair, and then spray in the L'Oreal Professional Vitamino Color, like 10-in-1 spray. Again, smells unreal. One thing I do have going for me is my hair always smells good. But yeah, that's kind of my like heat defense. It's a leave-in treatment, heat protection for colored and sensitized hair. So my heat defense spray, everything like that. It feels smooth, it smells nice. I don't really know what else you want me to say. And then my 2 last products is, oh my god, backache. So I will do a hair mask every week without fail. As you can see, today was face mask day. The face mask that, face mask? Have I been saying face mask the whole time? I meant hair mask. The hair mask that I use, Shock, same range, the L'Oreal Vitamino Colour Professional Mask. This is empty. Kerastase, actually. That is the only other shampoo and conditioner I will really use other than the L'Oreal Professional ones. Freya Killen actually recommended, I'll pop a picture of it on the screen if I can find it. I was going through a stage where I had really, really oily hair. I felt like it was greasy all the time. Freya Killen recommended a shampoo and conditioner that was from Kerastase that I bought, that I really, really loved. Did find really worked, but I used all of that, so I did love that. So I'll pop a picture on the screen of that, because if you are suffering with oily hair or like greasy hair, I would recommend that. That really did work. Last but not least, the Colour Wow Dream Coat. It was like mainly through the whole of summer. I took this everywhere with me and used it every other hair wash. It just defrizzes your hair, like, you know, when it's hot and like your hair, just like you wash your hair and you just feel like it's like, this was a saving grace for that. I just feel like it deserved a mention in my hair, because even though I've not used it as much because it's not as hot outside and I'm not actually washing my hair as much, this has been like through the whole year I went through bottles and bottles and bottles of this. So yeah, I do really, really, really recommend. I actually do love a lot of the Colour Wow products, but yeah, just because I use this one that much more than the others, that one gets a special mention from me. Now the sun decides to go in just as I'm finished, but the camera is flashing at me. Basically about to die. So I'm going to wrap everything up there. And I think this will be, well, this will be my last video before Christmas. Thinking about this now, I really should have posted this like a week or two ago, so people could have used this as like ideas for gifts, or you guys could have used it as ideas to give people for gifts. But I'll be honest, I'm not that switched on. She finds a way into every video, doesn't she? She's like, I just want to say hello and make her appearance. But yeah, like I said at the beginning, I feel like I really, really love these videos, and I don't know, I feel like they're just genuinely like people's honest recommendations of products they really, really love. So yeah, that's kind of like my take. Let me know if you like this kind of video. I can maybe do them like every 6 months. Obviously I don't want to do them too much because, like I say, some of these I've literally been using years and things wouldn't change. There are definitely like products that I've missed out of here just because maybe I've not used them like consistently throughout the whole year or since I started using them. But yeah, I'm waffling now. Because this is the last video before Christmas, I hope you all have the best Christmas and probably New Year. Again, I'm not sure if I'll upload anything in between. Maybe I'll like vlog our Christmas. We're actually hosting Christmas this year, don't ask. We've got like 15 people coming to us for Christmas. So yeah, if I do vlog it, maybe that will go up between Christmas and New Year, but if not, Merry Christmas, and that's my cue to go. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you potentially next year in the next video.